Hey gang, welcome to Chevans Music. Today we're doing another great gear review. Lekato, L-E-K-A-T-O, was nice enough to send me over one of these little miniature practice amps. And this is the Pogolab practice amp. Let's get a view at this thing. See if we can actually get it to focus. Focus! Cool little amp. So we're going to put this little amp through its paces today. I'm going to show you all the little functionality around it, give you the price at the end, and maybe even a coupon code, so stick around for that. But if you're looking for a great little practice amp that's affordable, maybe this is it. We'll find out. Alright, so again, thanks for hanging out with us today. Let me grab a guitar and get plugged in and get this thing turned on. First, I would like you to know that it is rechargeable. This is one of those that you don't have to buy batteries for. It's got a little USB-C right there where you can just plug it in and charge the battery up, and the battery lasts supposedly 5 hours. I have not tested that myself, but I'm betting that's probably, close to the case. But the thing we're most interested in, of course, is how does it sound? So let's check it out. Alright, so we're plugged in. I got my Fender Player 2 Telecaster here, the blue one. Let's see how it sounds. We're going to turn it on. Got the cable going on here. Power button's over here. And here we go. Alright, you see I have all the knobs turned straight up. Let's see if we can turn up the master volume a little bit. It's got two little speakers there. So everything's going through the mic that my voice is going through, because I want to give you an idea of how this sounds in the room, how loud it is. Alright, so this is with all the volume, like the tones all the way up, gain straight up, which I don't think applies to this. The distortion volume, which is a separate volume straight up. Let's turn the master volume all the way up and see what it sounds like. So this is volume to the max. That's pretty loud. Now this is a Telecaster. Let's see how twangy it is. I'm going to put it all the way to the back pickup here. Not bad. Try the middle pickups. Here we go. Alright, now I'm going to mess with the tone knob. I'm going to put it all the way to the other way, to that way. So here we go. I'm not sure that changed anything. Let's see if we can turn it again all the way this way. I don't think that tone knob's changing anything. That's strange. Yeah, let me play and let me just play and see if it changes. Here we go. No, I don't think it's changing anything. Maybe it works with the distortion setting. Let me put it all the way up to the front. All the way back. Alright, so that's pretty loud. Let's switch it over to distortion and see what the distortion sounds like. Alright, so let's see. We are going to do this. They have a CD switch here, clean or distortion, so we're going to click it. Everything's straight up. Let's see. see. So my switch is all the way to the back. Let's see. Let's see if we can push back the distortion a little bit. So we have a distorted volume and a gain. Let's put our gain back to about 1/4 of the way. Let's see if when I turn it, stuff changes. Oh yeah. So this is supposed to be the most gain. So here we go. Not bad at all. I don't think that's bad. Let's see. That's not bad at all. Let's see what the distorted volume does. I'm going to bring the distortion gain back down to about halfway, and I'm going to play a chord and just turn the knob and see what happens. Definitely getting louder. I love it. Let me push my switch all the way back. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can go and push the gain all the way up. So just an overdrive. It feels like more of an overdrive than a distortion because it's not, you can't get a super chuggy sound out of this. Pretty good. Let's try the tone knob again and see if that changes anything. Here we go. All the way that way. Yeah, so the tone knob is going to be for your distortion. It's going to change your distortion tone preferences. Here's it all the way this way, so it's bright. Woo! That's really bright. Yuck. Alright, so let's go on back to about halfway. And we're also going to turn it down a little bit too. Here we go. Now, there's also Bluetooth functionality with this. You can Bluetooth your phone in and have it come through the speaker, so it can work as a Bluetooth speaker too. I didn't try that out because I'm afraid of the copyrighted part of the music, so I didn't do that. So here's some things I really like about this. Number one, it's loud enough for one person. Now, this is not going to get above a drummer or anything like that, but it's loud enough for you to practice, with. I love if you want to play a track on a little like speaker or something and play along with it, or play with the track along inside this speaker. It's definitely loud enough for that. I like the controls of the distortion. I don't like that you don't really have any control over the tone of the clean channel. That's kind of a problem for me. So with the clean channel, it's kind of, you're at the mercy of your tone knob on your guitar, which is not that bad a thing. So that's not a deal breaker, especially when you talk about the price of this thing, which we'll talk about in just a second. I really like the way the distortion sounds. I don't know that we needed a separate knob for the distortion volume. We probably could have just had a master volume over here and then a distorted and a gain. I don't know, something like that. It feels like there's a couple of design choices that we could have bypassed here. But overall, a nice little amp. Now, how much does it cost? Well, right now it's going for $34 on Amazon. I like that it's small, and I like that it's $34. I mean, you can't really beat that. So for $34, you get a nice little practice amp that's chargeable. I have some other little practice amps over here on the wall behind the camera. They all use batteries, and it's a pain in the butt when they run out. When they run out of battery power, you have to go find 6 you know, AA batteries to put in it. So that's a pain. It's really nice. This has USB charging capability, so it's really cool on the road. You take your phone charger, plug it into your amp, charge it up. You got 5 hours in there. So I really like that. So for $34, the features and functionality, it's fine, you know. So Lekato's been nice enough to provide me with a code, and that code is LEKO2, and you get a 10% off discount code when you go to Lekato, Lekato deal.com, and you can pick this little amp up for 10% off. So I love it. Go get you one of these little Pogolab practice amps. Very cool little amp. $34, can't beat it. One of the things I do wish they had incorporated was, you know, when you buy these little amps, they usually have one effect, you know, and it's usually reverb or a delay or something like that. I wish it had one effect that you could turn on and off and kind of play with. Maybe a chorus, something like that. That would be fun. That's the only thing I think that would kind of make this a little bit better. But at $34, you can't complain a whole lot. So go to lekatodeal.com. Use the code LEKO2 to get 10% off. I hope this helped you out. If it did, leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel for more great gear reviews and guitar tutorials. Subscribe today. This is where you need to be. I'll see you at the next one, and keep on picking.